road to Gold's Gym in Venice for deadlift. Let's go. I've done the laundry, so I have very fresh clothes finally. I'm going to enjoy my, which color it is, Esmeralda or something similar, Under Armour or Under Armour. With ease and grace. So today we are starting a new mesocycle, which means we had the whole micro cycle of recovery, in which I didn't hit the weights except for the calves, but I've done a lot of mobility work, except for the last couple of days in which I wanted to give it a break, constantly, because I wanted the body to be fresh when addressing the weights. Okay, let's let real bag leave the car vehicle. There isn't much gas in the car, but it doesn't matter. Now we're going straight to Gold's. There is enough to go to Gold's. They're gonna take care of it. I'm connecting with my body, feel my presence. And deep breathing through it. While still being very well aware that something crazy is happening in the street. But dear brothers are dear brothers, and we don't judge it. I know the word crazy assume a judgment, but yeah, let's reframe it like colorful, okay, or interesting. I feel like interesting is not so much a judgment, but you know, you might tell me, oh, you're going to an observation if it is interesting. Well, the interesting also let me see and watch human nature and the different facets of behaviors that can be expressed by creators around me, but always from an overview, being unengaged, not engaged with it. Because if there is something that I have full awareness is to not engage with the colorful behaviors of the humans around me. even just taking a breath and have no words if directly facing a human is the basics for me, and it is the easiest for me. I not always have or add the words in these situations because I'm completely out of the system that I missed the words to speak in that kind of situation, because for me it's absolutely like from another planet, okay? But I'm also understand that relating means also having the good wording, the appropriate wording in any and all situation. But it also is not having wording. So instead of judging it, I just accept that my lack of words in some situation, but just being in front of the human, deeply breathing and connecting with my own presence until basically the other step was to turn my shoulders and walk away from them. It's totally fine. I might add, you're totally wrong. You're totally right, I'm wrong. In making them right, I immediately unload my shoulders in front of all the debris that's being projected. I don't carry on. I let them be, I let them win. I do not care, because having clarity means I have no need to be right. No need to prove oneself that you are right. Even when I share, I'm totally open and allowing that you tell me all sorts of judgments about what I share. It's not my business, it is your business. It is coming from you if it comes from you. So, okay, guys, yeah, let's speed up the process, okay? Asking the beautiful freeway to open up, but without expectation, okay? Doesn't matter what will take to be a goals. Hopefully we get there. It is my intention to go there, which means it is my intention to be on the planet to the point I arrive there. Somehow. One moment after time. One breath at a time. But the freeway today is dense. It's densely populated. And it is not uncommon here in LA. As a matter of fact, as I watch humans, they all say that's one of the most unpleasant aspects of LA. The freeway, getting stuck on the freeway. It is what it is. We move forward. The universe has my back. The universe has my physicality. The universe owns me. The universe is actually the propriator of all things. And that's what I repeat myself when dealing with the ownership, dealing with all the colorful judgments that arise from there. And even about all the creators. The universe is the proprietor, the owner. It owns all things. Now, isn't it the universe, the U-niverse, meaning that we create our own reality. Yes, we do. Virtual, our actions and reactions. So in a sense, the universe is the U-niverse. So it's within each and every one of us, because by our actions and reactions, we are gonna see unfoldments. And say the universe is the owner of all things is true, because the universe owns all circumstances, owns all unfoldments, and those unfoldments are not cognizable by the mind. It might try, but it can't, because they will always be somehow different. And that's the part that is totally uncontrollable, which means I put my body into brother society, and I have power on my actions and reactions. But I do not have power of what happens. What happens, happens, and presents for me to act or react. And so even the behaviors of others. So that's how I look at all this topic, just as for what it is. I'm not forcing a meaning on it. I just know that when things present, when things unfold, I have the absolute power of my actions and reactions. But anything else, I have zero control. So it makes life easier, because I do not have to check millions of different variables, which is what the mind does and want to do. This helped me also having the mind stay safer and present less of those analysis, so to speak, less thinking, less stuff to watch. So I'm here, I'm sharing as a channel, basically, of my higher levels, as a conduit of my inner higher knowingness. And I don't have any other thought. Zero interferences, totally dialed in. If anything presents, I know how to deal with it. It can present any moment. It is what it is. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be aware, awake, and be on the planet. I cannot force unfoldments. And body, you are safe and safe, and all is well. Mind, you are safe and safe, and all is well. Body, you're fine, I'm fine, and all is well. Mind, you're fine, I'm fine, and all is well. So we are about to leave the 4-5 and merge into the 90 west direction Marina del Rey, from where we are heading to Venice, a Gold's Gym. I love how the coffee is working for me, for my body. Beautiful sense of focus, but I can do also without the coffee, but I wanted to enjoy it because I found this coffee at Trader Joe's. It's an instant coffee. It tastes fantastic. I love it. I make it comparable as a strength to a short pike at Starbucks, which is my staple when I go to Starbucks. I love Starbucks, guys. I was saying that Starbucks is the best thing of the US. And I've now dropped into the easiness of watching everything more for what it is. So it's a wonderful thing, a wonderful place to go. As many others, as all others, because as a matter of fact, in a neutrality state, we can unfold everywhere with ease and grace. Nevertheless, I love Starbucks and I go there quite frequently. Do you guys love Starbucks? Heading to Lincoln Boulevard. I watched Lincoln Boulevards many times as a boy into the American, from the American telefilms like Starsky and Hutch and others, maybe the Chips. It was enjoyable, and I ended up, without knowing how, materially doing with my body these streets thousands of times per year. Isn't that wonderful? So now let's bind all energies, entities, and thought forms from Gold's Gym locals now. I bind them to the sun to be repolarized for the good of humanity never to return. And I command them to be replaced with the creator light beingness. Okay? So we are preparing the place for our arrival, okay? Also, archangelic, go there to open and prepare the space for me, okay, to work out. I also bind all energies, entities, and thought forms from all people working out at Gold's Gym now. I bind them to the sun to be polarized for the good of humanity never to return. I command them be replaced with their own creator consciousness, light beings. So it is spoken and so it is done. So now we have basically cleared out the desk and everything is getting ready for our arrival. I'm not sure if whether I will be filming my training or not, because I just want to enjoy the experience and be in a state of total presence, okay? Something I might do in the next days is to add my comment to some previous training videos to assist you to know what I'm actually doing while I'm executing these movements. This is something that is not feasible for me while I do it live, because I'm doing it and there are no words there. There is just focus of presence. So it basically would defy the outcomes I'm pursuing. But I can add, I already did once, only once. I can add the explanation to pre-existing videos, okay? I'll talk to you later, okay? Please subscribe to the channel. Let's enjoy together those beautiful moments of connection and reawakening. They are accessible to everybody. Doesn't matter your actual circumstances. Everybody can do it. Everybody has the power of their actions and reactions. And it will transform your experience on the planet, okay? I cannot say how, but you will feel it. And what you feel is what dictates the pleasantness of your experience. So thanks for watching, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Namaste.